Hello, guys. Welcome to this new episode of Singles Get Ready. Today, we're going to be talking about social preparation, how to prepare socially before marriage. And if you want to know that, please keep watching to the end. If you just click on this video, please click on the red subscribe button down there, share, like, drop your comments, and hello! Don't forget to hit that bell so that you'll be notified each time I drop a video. Okay, how do we prepare socially before we get married? I want to first say this, like to most Christians, being social or being sociable is not, it's not being carnal. Please, it's not being carnal. There's nothing bad about you being sociable. There's nothing bad about you being friendly. There's nothing bad about you being relevant. So Christians and single people have to embrace this truth. Christianity is not an enrollment to the stone age. Christianity doesn't mean backwardness. It doesn't mean primitivity. So please stop making it seem as if because you're a Christian, you've suddenly gone dumb and old. So please do that, because if you go back to our Bible, Jesus had contact with different kinds of people, different class of people, and yet he was not contaminated with anything. So I don't know why you, a young pastor, just a floor member or a uni member, you carry yourself like you cannot associate with this kind of people. No, if your God that you read and you serve associated with everybody, who are you not to associate with everybody? So please, let's learn to be sociable, friendly, and approachable. So I'm going to be giving you 5 tips on how to be sociable, like how to prepare socially before you get into marriage. The first thing that I want to say here is that is very important, and the number one thing is learn to be cautious in your attitude and approach to people. Learn to be cautious in your attitude and approach to people. Some people are so rude and pompous over nothing. Avoid being rude, harsh, disrespectful, arrogant, pompous, fusy. You understand? Judgmental. Learn to be positive. Don't be that kind of a negative jerk. Don't be that kind of a person. So avoid all those things. You can work on it, because you never can tell who is listening to you. So don't disgrace yourself or show your bad character in public, because you don't know who is listening to you. The second thing I would like you to do in order to prepare socially before marriage is actually upgrade your dressing. You need to upgrade your dressing. Nobody wants to get married to a grandmother, of course. Nobody wants to get married to a grandmother, because the way some ladies dress, it will take divine intervention for a man to get to want them. So you need to upgrade your dressing. And when we talk about dressing, like I spoke more about dressing in other video where I talk about physical preparation, so I'm just going to give out flashes, like flashcards on it. So when we talk about upgrade your dressing, we're not saying that go and copy what trending is saying, fashion is saying, expose it. So we're saying that know what to wear and where you're going to. The last time I talked a lot to the women, so this time I'm going to talk to the men. Men, you need to learn how to dress. Sometimes the way some men dress, they dress like touts. They dress like some cow street guys, and it's not really funny. So you see a guy who's going to church, you put on a jean, destroy jean. We don't want to call destroy jean here. You put on destroy jean, and your cheleps is kind of red, and then you put on a blue t-shirt or yellow t-shirt. Just imagine you dancing in church, and then maybe the pastor says it is well, put your hands together and take your seat. And then you sit down, and then the pen you're using to jot down your notes falls off, and then you have to pick it up. As you bow down to pick it up, your shirt, because it's exactly on your trouser, it's lifted up behind, and then as you're bowing down, that your red cheleb shows out. And not only that, but because the elastic of the cheleb has surrendered its life, so it's no more cleaving to your skin. Now it's like this. So when it's like this, it means when you bow down, you can imagine now, if it were like this, now when you bow down, it will now be like this. The way you bow down, it opens, and then you see now that V that divides your two buttocks, and then maybe there are even some little hairs there, seriously, and then you have this black charcoal ugly color. You can imagine how irritating it's going to be. Some men, they wear this, this demembrane, and then it shows that a monkey chest. So it's not like I'm insulting you, but I want you to understand that it's not funny seeing it, it's not good exposing it. God talk about exposing your body. Most people will always talk only to the women. So I'm saying this now to the men. You have this black chest that doesn't even look attractive, with the beards on it, the hairs on it, they are in the form of ring forms, so that they just look as if, I don't know, like seriously, like the excreta of a goat, just there, and then you have some pimples spotted around there. It just looks somehow irritating, and then you're just like, you're feeling it, you're in the flow. You think you're in the flow, you're not in the flow, you're not. Nobody is finding funny. Those men that do that with fashion, that's because they have good skin, they they have something to sell out. You have nothing. You come and you're exposed. Who wants to see that monkey chest? Who wants to see it? Please cover it. Cover it. Some men will dress and put up 50 chains here. Are you a woman? Because we women don't even do that. Are you a woman? So please take care of your dressing. And the third one I want to talk about, your color combination. Let your color combination be perfect. Let your color combination be perfect. I said about color combination, you need to know your skin color, know the colors that go with you, because what goes with A might not go with you. So you need to learn what goes with you so that you'll be able to know how to make your colors. Fully, I'm going to say that this to the women, learn how to cook is very important. Learn how to cook. Many women today don't know how to cook and under the excuse of civilization. Like, no, when I'll get married to a rich man, or me, I have my money, I'll employ my maid. I'll employ my maid. You employ your maid to cook for your man. Remember that whoever is feeding your man, whoever is feeding your partner, has 95% in the say of in the life of your partner. Let me tell you. That's why those men that eat outside, when they go and eat outside, you don't know who tells them what, you don't know who says what, and they begin to work according to what the person is saying. So learn how to cook. You're 20 plus, you're living alone. That's a great opportunity you have. Learn how to go to a market. Maybe your mother didn't teach you how to make achu. Your mother didn't teach you how to make a goosey pudding. Maybe bongo chobi. Now you're living alone. Go to the market. You have YouTube now. Click on the video. See the recipe. How we go to the market. Spend 2,000. Buy the things. Come and cook. The first time you test, you see if it's going, and if it's well, okay. You cannot spend 5,000 and buy the ingredients. Cook and invite a friend over. Maybe to just come and eat, so that you can get remarks. A true friend who will tell you the truth, because some friends will tell you, oh yeah, it's good, it's nice, everything is okay. Meanwhile, they're deceiving you. So please, learn how to cook. Now, to those who are out there, who are abroad, you have the opportunity, learn how to cook the dishes of that country where you find yourself. You know, you have a neighbor, a colleague, a brother-in-law, a sister-in-law who is from a different country like Nigeria, Ghana, Congo, you know, and all of that, South Africa. Ask them their meals. Learn how to cook it. If you can lay your hands on the spices, that's fine. That's good. It's important. Not only learn how to boil rice, and upgrade your kitchen. Your mother taught you that you're preparing huckleberry in German, as we call it in pidgin, with just one tomato and no onion, and then you carry that, put on your head, you get married, you continue cooking like that. No, upgrade your kitchen. Try to see if you put carrots, you put green beans, you put this, how it's going to be like. Okay, she taught you that they eat with this compliment. Okay, try to bring jam in and see where it's going to go, because your husband has been eating the same in his own house. So upgrade your kitchen. So when he goes out into a restaurant, you say, no, this one doesn't taste like the one of my favorite. If my wife touch in jama mama, you go bite your tongue. And he invites you to mass on Saturday. And that's how he's going to brag over it. So learn how to cook is very, very important. So we're talking about the fifth thing to do. This one, many people fail. Many girls don't know how to use. Many girls will fail and they fall under this. Like, learn how to use your table calories. It's very important. Learn how to use it. It's so important. Don't tell me, like I was discussing with a friend of mine and I said, you know, you need to learn how to use these things, because you don't know who you're going to get married to. And most women out there who are married today to big directors in companies, when they have their company meetings and parties and conferences, they are ashamed to take you out because you don't know how to use your table calories. You go on a table, they put 3 glasses, they put a large plate, they put another little small round plate on it, then they put a bowl, they put like 3 spoons, 3 forks, 1 table knife, and you will not even know where to start from. And then people are eating, you will be like, no. It's just that I'm not really used to eating this kind of meal. You just look for one silly excuse, or maybe be like, I'm not feeling well, babe. Like, I need to go to the ladies. You are going there to go and do prayers in the name of Jesus. Father, Holy Ghost, teach me how to use it. As I go on that table, teach me how to use the fork and the spoon. Holy Ghost will not help you at that moment. It helps you when you are started helping yourself. It won't. It won't. It won't. And you know what, when I told that my friend, she said, you know, I've never been invited to big parties like that. And besides, where I am, people don't really do that kind of party where they use that kind of things. Don't wait till the day that he invites you out to go and eat, that you now go and eat it to learn, because the devil is very smart. That day where you invited, okay, let's go to a restaurant to go and eat. And you know what you'll be thinking about? We women will know ourselves. Oh, my hair, which am I going to do? Which tie? Oh, my makeup. The lipstick, is it red? Is it pink I'm going to use? Is it nude I'm going to use? The dress, the shoe. Which bag am I holding? Should I hold a purse? Should I wear this? which jewelry am I going to wear, and this and that. You will not even remember or think of going to YouTube to watch how to use those cameras. So what I will advise you to do is in your house, good I think you're living probably alone, and even if you're living with your family, make out some days, maybe on Saturdays, decide adding your routine on Saturdays, adding your weekend routines like on Saturdays or Sunday. You always try to learn how to eat with a fork and a knife because people don't know how to use it. Some people hold their fork. They don't know whether they should hold the fork on the right hand or on the left hand. They don't know whether they should pull or they should push. They don't know, which is not really that cool. So learn how to. It's very important. It's very, very important, guys. Don't neglect it, because you don't know who you get married to. You don't definitely know. So get prepared and updated. Remember, I told you that if you are not in the know, you will not stay in the flow. So if you want to flow, in this civilization era that we are, you need to upgrade. You need to learn. So I'm going to add like some two bonus ways to get prepared socially that I'm going to talk about this. Learn to speak good English. Learn to speak good English. You know, most people, they are not fluent, in what they are saying. You need to learn how to do that. And how do you learn it? Learn to work on your diction. Like, you can decide to study each day. You take two new words, three new words, or two new words. Like, you learn them, because if you're called to make a speech and you don't use words, you don't keep repeating the same words, you just play along with words. But don't be like those kind of broke big grammar that is very stupid and foolish. It doesn't make sense. So make sure that the words that you want to use in your speech, they should really have their place. So if you don't have a greater understanding or better understanding of those words, then don't use it at all. Don't make use of them. But if you master them, use it. It's going to be a helper to you. So learn to speak good English, because this generation, the way some people speak English, the way some people speak English, the way some people speak English, like you begin to wonder if it is Tupuri or Mundang or Gizga language that they are speaking. Like, seriously, Chinese will even be better than what they are saying. Like, it's very important. It will help you even in your interviews that you have to do. Listen, let me tell you one secret. During your interviews that you do, it's not as if they want to really know too much about you or know how the size and the shape of your lips will be moving when you're talking. No, the first thing most people look at when you're doing your interview is how fluent you are, especially when it has to do with you working with the public. For example, working as a sales agent, for example, working as an advertiser, for example, working as a journalist, working as a teacher. You have to be fluent, because if you're not fluent, then how can you convince someone to buy a house or buy a car? If you're not fluent, how can you communicate? How can you transfer knowledge? You have to be fluent. So I'm speaking fluent in English to those who are from English-speaking countries, and if you are from a French-speaking country, you have to learn how to be fluent in your French language and other languages in the world. Why not even learn 2 different or 3 different languages? It will be very important to you. Hey, and the last thing I'm going to say is this, like, seriously, I'm going to give this, like, most women too, they fall under this. You don't know how to use a computer. You don't know how to use a telephone. In this computerized generation, in this 21st century, my dear, are you serious? Are you serious? Let me tell you something. You need to learn how to use a computer and a telephone. It's very important. It's very important. Do you think those people have to, apply for you or search for jobs over the internet? Do they use magic or witchcraft? No. It's because they're making use of what they know. They can manipulate. They can make research. So learn how to. Don't say, I'm okay. I know how to go on Facebook and like and post pictures, and I know how to watch videos on YouTube, and it ends there. It ends there. Go beyond that. Look for research. Know how to make research on the internet. Because the way we are living in it's only in Africa where you can still ask things to people. Because if you go abroad, you happen to be in Canada, France, Japan, China, there. In every part of the world, those developed countries, you know what? You'll not even see your neighbor to be asking questions. It's the phone, If you don't know how to manipulate the phone, you are finished. Just know that you can't make it there. It will take you a longer time for you to make it there. Seriously. So you need to learn how to work on a computer, and the telephone is very important. I don't know why I keep adding, because I really want you guys to be really prepared and armed socially before you say I do. And the last one here is, do you have a passport? Somebody's going to ask me that, And what has English language, speaking good English, knowing a computer or telephone, having a passport got to do with marriage? It's very important. So many people grow and die in the same location. You don't know who you get married to tomorrow. Because if you get married tomorrow to a DG, you know what? You get married to a foreign investor in your country. He's not going to base in your country, right? He's going to want to travel out with you. In fact, you guys are going to be traveling around the world. I know you love that. You guys are going to be traveling around the world and you don't have passports. Seriously, it's going to hinder that movement. I'm going to talk about Cameroon in particular. You know, let's look at the American lottery. Listen, you know, in fact, those people who used to play the American lottery used to be like, American lottery used to be open to everybody. Like, you know, everybody can play. Even you have passport, you don't have passport, you can play. Then when it comes out, you can't do your passport. But recently, last year, Donald changed the rule of the game. He changed the game. What did he say? The American lottery for those who have passports. Many people have lose that opportunity just because they didn't have a passport. So you see how important it is? What I'm saying? You see how important it is? Apart from that, look at, I will take an example on Cameroon, like, because that's the country I know so well. That's where I'm from. So I would love to take a lot of examples. Let me tell you, like, now in Cameroon, for you to have a passport now, now that the borders are even closed because of this coronavirus, listen, my dear. At first, you used to give your 75,000, the normal procedure, 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, I can't remember, and then your passport is out. But now, you will give even double, and your passport will not still be out. Right now, for you to have a passport in Cameroon, you need to have good connection. Good connection. A good one, not just any kind of connection. A very good one, before you can get it on time. So, it is important to get a passport. Don't stay like that without it, because the world is changing. Things are upgrading. If you don't upgrade, you'll be outdated. I pity those who were not able to play the American lottery because they didn't have a passport. So please, if you know that what I'm saying is actually important to you, at least if you have not heard anything in this video, nothing interests you, this part should interest you. It should interest you, because you having a passport is going to help you a lot. You can easily travel out if there's an opportunity set before you. Someone can even want to help you, but because you don't have a passport, you can't go. Because with all these things that is happening in the world, this virus and everything, we are just praying that by the time their borders are open, a lot of countries will need to employ, you know, labor force and everything, and we know that more of the labor force comes from Africa. So please, I encourage you guys to go out and do your passport, because one can never tell where the blessings and the open doors will come from. The same goes for driving. Learn how to drive. It's very important. I'm not saying this only because you want to go out, but I'm saying this because you should be adequately equipped and prepared socially before you do get married. Learn how to drive. You get married to someone and he buys you a gift for a car and you know how to drive. It's a plus for you. It's not as if you don't have it. But I'm not saying that if you don't know how to do those things or you don't have those things, you won't get married. Don't misinterpret me, because I know that you guys are fond of doing that. Don't misinterpret me. I'm just giving out some ways that you can actually prepare yourself for a better tomorrow in case opportunities come before you. So please, guys, we've come to the end of our video for today, talking about social preparation. So if you loved this video and if something in there was interesting for you, please drop a comment, hit the bell, subscribe to my channel. Why not like and share so that we can grow together? From me to you is peace and love. I'll meet you in my next video. Don't go anywhere. Guys, don't go anywhere. We need to get to that top, to that level. I love you guys. I love you so much. Please take care of yourself.